Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Week 3 preview for the NFL season. As always, I'm the host, Cole Thompson, here with the weekly guest. He's here every week, Cahta, and this week we have Chris coming on with us. Chris, how you doing? Chris, we didn't get your picks last week. I'm sorry. We marked you down at 8-8.
All right.
We marked you down at 8-8, even record. So if there's at the end there's an argument, oh well. Current standings in dead last or tied for dead last is Ella and Cahta, both under 500.
That's what I do, baby.
And then tied for first place with 17 wins, 14 losses, and 1 tie are me and Chris. So, guys, let's get right into our Week 2 predictions, or Week 3 predictions. Chris, your favorite team, the Steelers, we're playing tonight.
I'm Patriots, man, bro. I just got the jersey because I got it.
So, Chris, I'll start with you. Who are you rolling with tonight?
I could honestly say, I think Steelers can pull it up because I still think they're a good team. I think it's low scoring, and I think the Steelers can win. But I definitely think it's low scoring. I think the Steelers pull it out.
All right, Cahta.
I'm going the massage part. I mean the Browns tonight. I think overall they're a better team. The Steelers are already having quarterback controversies, so the Browns really don't have any controversy in their quarterback room whatsoever. So I got the Browns winning this one.
Definitely don't.
No quarterback controversy there at all.
I'm gonna roll with the Steelers because I will never pick the Browns again after what happened last week. They lost to the Jets up with 1:30 left. After I picked them in my survivor pool, the Browns, you're blacklisted. No Browns picks for me. Picking the Steelers. Ella is also rolling with the Steelers. She's not here today, but I have her pick. She's rolling with the Steelers.
No, it's because she's a bandwagon. Did she ask what your picks were first and then?
No, she did not. I haven't even texted her back when she texted me her picks. I just wrote them down. She said her to send me the picks.
Yeah, I did tell her.
All right. Next up, we have the Panthers and the Saints. Cahta, who's winning this game?
I'm rolling with the Saints on this one. I don't think the Panthers are that good at all. I think Baker Mayfield is done. I just think the Saints are just a better team at this point, even though they struggled a little bit last week. Yeah.
All right. Chris, who's winning?
I got to go with the Saints as well. They got to bounce back. They almost had Brady. They almost beat Brady. I don't know if they almost beat Brady, but I think Jameis bounced back. And Michael Thomas is trying to get his momentum back. And I think this is a game he has a good game. Yeah, I got the Saints by a few.
I got the Saints as well. I think the Saints are a very good team. I think they just ran into one of the only teams that are better than them in the Bucs. So I think the Saints win this. Baker Mayfield sucks. The Panthers suck. So I'm not picking the Panthers. And Ella also agreed with all of us. She's also rolling with the Saints.
Now I want you to change my pick.
Next up, we have the Texans and the Bears in the toilet bowl.
Yeah, this is a real shit show.
Chris,
yeah, I'll go with the Bears on this. I don't think the Bears is as bad as the Texans, and Justin Fields definitely angry after that loss. They're gonna bounce back against the Texans. I got the Bears.
All right, Cahta?
Yeah, I agree. I'm going with the Bears too. I don't like Davis Mills. I think he sucks.
I like Davis Mills, but I'm rolling with the Bears. I was high on them last week. They disappointed me, but I'm going to take them here this week. And Ella is joining us once again and rolling with the Bears. All right, Chiefs travel to Indianapolis to take on the hapless Colts. Cahta?
Is this even a question? Like, this shouldn't even be a question. The Colts suck and the Chiefs are good. There.
All right, Chris?
Yeah, I think Mahomes, like everybody went against Mahomes Thursday. I know most people did, and he showed he's still Mahomes. And no matter even the Chargers defense, which arguably could be better than this Colts defense, and he just looked fine. So it looked fine. Like he was still throwing the ball, doing what he was able to do. So if he could ball against that defense, he can ball against the Colts. And Matt Ryan I don't know what's up with him. I don't know what's up with Jonathan Taylor, but I gotta go with the Chiefs.
All right. I'm going to also roll with the Chiefs. I mean, this is really a no-brainer. The Colts, they've been nothing but disappointing so far this season. I'm taking the Chiefs. Ella is also rolling with the Chiefs. So through the first 4 games of the weekend, we have one person pick one different from the rest of us, and that is Cahta rolling with the Browns.
I
But
like that.
next up, we have the Bills versus the Dolphins. Chris, who is winning this game?
I don't like either of these teams, but honestly, I was thinking about this like all day today. I was thinking if Miami can try to stop Josh Allen, they could have a chance, but Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs are looking like Randy Moss and Brady back in 2007, and they're not going to slow down against Miami. It's going to be high scoring, but I got Buffalo.
Well, if that's the case, then they're going to lose to an NFC East team in the Super Bowl. So I like the way you're talking, Chris. Cahta?
Yeah, I'm going with the team with the better quarterback here, and that's the Dolphins.
Oh. Are you guys picking the Dolphins?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to roll with the Bills.
Tua's a god.
I'm going to roll with the Bills because I think that the Bills are the best team in football. I think it's them, the Chargers,
I agree.
Eagles.
I agree, but I want to be different, so fuck you.
So I'm going to roll with the Bills. Ella is also rolling with the Bills.
Well, she's been a Bills homer all year.
We head to Minnesota for the Lions and the Vikings. The 2 teams the Eagles have faced and the 2 teams the Eagles have beat.
Battle of mid.
Yep. You see the loss right there in both columns for both teams? Yeah. Eagles. From the Eagles. Oh, nice. Yeah.
Justin Jefferson got shut down.
My Vikings, Lions. Who do you guys have? God, we'll go with you first.
All right. I'll go Lions. I don't like Kirk Cousins. He's a bitch.
All right. Chris.
Justin Jefferson's going to bounce back, and the Lions defense is like one of the worst in the league. Justin Jefferson's going to bounce back. I actually, honestly, though, I don't know if I can fully be confident Justin Jefferson bounces back with Kirk Cousins. So if the Lions offense goes off like it did last week, the Lions are going to win this. So I got to go with the Lions.
Lions. Well, Ella is also going with the Lions, which leaves me as the only person picking the Vikings. Listen, they got beat by one of the best teams in football last week. There is no doubt about that. They also went and beat another one of the best teams in football pretty handily the week before. Justin Jefferson is not going to play 2 bad games like that. Kirk Cousins, he's the most average quarterback ever. He's going to have a game like that, and he's going to go out and have a good game. And I think he has a solid game this week, and the Vikings get the job done. Now we head to Baltimore for the Ravens as they are we head to New England as the Ravens travel to some bum scrub team named the Patriots. Who do you guys have? Chris, we'll start with you.
As a Patriot myself, I'm wearing the South Najee, but I'm Patriot, and I just don't know if we're able to stop Lamar, but I don't know. We're gonna I hope that we can try to make Lamar beat us to the air, but I think Lamar is just gonna gash us. I gotta go with the Patriots, but it's just a biased pick, but I think it's gonna happen. I just hope Mac Jones keeps up. So I'm just gonna pick the Pats because I hate to be non-biased, but I mean I am biased, but I'm just saying if Bill can, I trust in Bill. But I won't be surprised if we lose.
All right. Cahta.
Yeah, I'm going with the Ravens. I think Lamid Jackson's just better than Mac Jones, and it's going to show.
Ravens on top. I'm taking the Ravens.
Fuck no.
Ravens on top. I called it. Ravens win. Listen, the Ravens should have won last week. It was not on Lamar on that offense at all. It was completely on the defense. Absolutely. Freaking imploded in the 4th quarter and just let Tyreek Hill just run streak routes. It literally looked like the Dolphins were playing Madden. I'm taking the Ravens. Bengals travel to Joe Flacco and the New York Jets as the Bengals are the 0-2 team and have looked nothing but pitiful so far. But the Jets just got a nice win, comeback win, but did look great in that game. Who do you guys have?
I got the Bengals in this one. I think they finally bounce back. I mean, Joe Burrow is just too good to keep losing games like this.
All right, Chris?
Yeah, I think this is the week Joe Burrow bounces back. I know the Jets have coming off a good win, all the momentum, but I think Joe Burrow goes into New York and just absolutely – I think this is the week him and Chase get back to where they were last year and they started picking up because Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase aren't going to have 3 bad weeks in a row. They can't afford it in that division, so I gotta go with the Bengals.
I'm also gonna roll with the Bengals. I'm a little less confident than you guys. I think the Bengals. If the Bengals lose this game, I'm gonna say it's time to say that it was a fluke.
Yeah.
You lose to the Jets and go 0-3. Listen, I am not as high on Joe Burrow as most people. I love Joe Burrow, just the character he was last year. I thought it was awesome. I cheered for him. But a lot of people were putting him up for quarterbacks that I don't think were better than. I don't think he was better than he's better than Justin Herbert. I don't think he's better than Lamar Jackson. And you know what? If he wants to get that spot, 1 year cannot be enough. You have to show a consistent pace. And I know he only had one full season, but he's not looking too well now. He's thrown a lot of interceptions, a lot of bad reads, and yeah, he has a bad offensive line. But I'm gonna take the Bengals though. I think the Jets are just not that good. I just think that they just did barely enough to beat the Browns last week. Next up, 2 0-2 teams that have been nothing short of disappointing as the Raiders travel to the Titans. Cahta, who's winning this game?
This game's going to suck, but I think the Raiders are just still an overall better roster. I think Derek Carr will pick it up a little bit, and Devontae Adams is too good to only get, 3 or 4 targets. He's better than that. So I think the Raiders do win this game, and Derrick Henry looks like he's fucking washed right now, too.
Mm-hmm. Chris?
Yeah, Derrick Henry sold me the other night in fantasy. I just needed 21 points, got me one. But the Titans just they look confused. They look like they don't know what they're doing. Their offense looks atrocious. That defense, I think Devontae Adams just rips their secondary apart, and I got the Raiders by a couple touchdowns.
All right. I'm going to take the Raiders. Listen, Raiders and Ravens. I had 2 parlays for this last weekend. It was the Raiders and the Ravens were the last leg of each of them. One-on-one.
Sold you.
I take one of them to win, and they both blew it. They both suck. They're both awful, but I'm going to take the Raiders anyway. Ella, I forgot to mention her pick. She's going Ravens, Bengals, and she's also going with the Raiders. So now we head to the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Communists of Washington. Chris, we'll start with you. Who's going to win this game?
Eagles. Jalen Hurts looked amazing, and
Carson Wentz Eagles out.
Yeah, Eagles, and I think Jalen Hurts is just Jalen Hurts had an amazing week last week, and he's gonna have another amazing week against a team that's missing their best defensive lineman, the best defensive player. So, all right, give me the Eagles.
Cahta?
I'm going with the Commanders. I think this is a trap game. I'm scared. Carson Wentz scares me, not gonna lie.
Oh, he does.
I know he sucked the last 2 weeks, but it just feels like he's going to come in and just fucking kill us. It scares me.
Listen, I do think that the Washington's going to play the Eagles tough in a trap game, but I think the Eagles are that good that they're going to win. And I think that this is kind of like the last thing that the Eagles need to do to kind of prove they've beaten a good team, they've beaten an okay team, and now they're going to win in a trap game. The Eagles, this is really their last leg of their parlay to prove what they're worth. So I'm going to take the Eagles to win this game. Go Birds. We're going to start 3-0. Jalen Hurts is going to have another phenomenal performance.
He's going to choose the Eagles in every single game this year.
No, I have the Eagles probably, actually. But, I've been right so far. You've picked against them twice.
Yeah, that's worked.
And you've been wrong. You're 0-2 on Eagles games. I'm 2-0. That's what I thought. You're about to be 0-3.
I'll take the 0-3 if it means we're winning.
Yeah, so I picked the Eagles. It's good luck. You pick against the Eagles. It's good luck. So let's just keep rolling with that, and we'll be 17.
Yep. Eagles 0-17.
Yep. Next up, Jaguars head to Los Angeles, take on the Chargers. Cahta, does Doug Peterson get a win here?
I really want to go with Trevor Lawrence like I have the first 2 weeks, but I can't. Well, the only thing is it's hard to predict this game because we don't know if Justin Herbert's playing or not. Justin Herbert plays this game, I think the Chargers win. If he's not playing, the Jaguars are going to win.
Okay. Chris?
But it's hard to pick that.
Well, so you're picking the Chargers. Yeah. You got to pick them now. This is the day
I guess I'll pick the Chargers.
Chris?
All right, I'll go with Chargers. If Herbert plays, he's got to bounce back. He fought hard against the Chiefs, and he's probably going to go off against the Jags. But if he's not playing, give me the Jags. Well, actually, give me the Chargers because I think no matter what, they're going to bounce back after a tough loss. They should have won against the Chiefs. Herbert doesn't throw that pick six, they probably win, but it is what it is.
Chargers. Fair enough. I'll also roll with the Chargers. I think even without Justin Herbert, they're a much better team. So I'm taking the Chargers. Now we head to...
Chargers having a good year, though.
Arizona. As the other Los Angeles team, the Rams, travels to Arizona to take on the Cardinals, who had a very surprising and come from behind win last week. Chris, who do you have in this game?
It's been a good game. I gotta go with actually. I don't know what you guys are gonna think. I think the Cardinals can upset here. I think
All right.
my one dog of the week might be the Cardinals. I think Rams are good, but they haven't proved they could be a good team yet. And I think Kyler's after last week what I saw, even if the Raiders should have won that, you can argue. But I think Kyler's just and Kyler's starting to get back into his groove, and I think he wins here.
Yeah,
All right.
I think the Rams win this game. I think Kyler Murray got extremely fucking lucky last week that he didn't get sacked, and then that the Hunter Renfrow fumbles the ball and they win the game that way. I don't trust Kyler Murray one bit. Give me the Rams by 2 touchdowns.
All right. I'm gonna also roll with the Rams. I just think they're that much of a better team. I don't think the Cardinals are that good. I think they got lucky last week, and it'll prove tonight. This weekend. Actually, the real toilet bowl of the week is the Seahawks and the Falcons. Kata, why don't you start us off? Who do you have win this game?
Oh man, this fucking sucks. I guess the Seahawks because they're at home. I feel like that home field advantage may just give them 2 points, and that's enough to win the game because the Falcons are ass.
All right, Chris.
Yeah, I gotta go with the Seahawks. I think I gotta go with the Seahawks here. I think Gino can actually have a decent week against the Falcons because Falcons are just. I think Falcons are really a worse team than the Seahawks. If they had a good quarterback or Drew Lock or like a different quarterback. Imagine Aaron Rodgers on that team with DK and Tyler. People would be looking at the Seahawks different. It's just that quarterback. It is what it is. But I think the Seahawks
They
win.
had Russell Wilson last year with DK and Locke, and were not that good. I don't think Seahawks. I think the Seahawks, the only reason they won that game is because Nathaniel Hackett is a horrible coach, and because they were playing Russ. I'm taking the Falcons in this game. I really just think. I just had that feeling. Marcus Mariota, he looked special in week 1. He looked pretty good against the Rams too. They played the Rams tough. I'm taking the Falcons.
Yeah, I'm
Packers travel to take on Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Kata, who do you have in this game?
It's another tough one. This is going to be a good game as well. I do think the Packers are going to win this one. Mike Evans is out for the Bucs, so I think that's enough for the Packers to win the game.
Okay. All right. Chris?
Yeah, I would go with the Packers because I actually thought about this all week. I the quote is what I said in it is Devontae Adams is missing Aaron Rodgers more than Aaron Rodgers is missing him. Aaron Rodgers is still, one of the best quarterbacks on the field, one of the best quarterbacks ever, one of the greatest leaders on the field, and I think this week is Aaron Rodgers, proves himself that he's still one of the best ever, and Packers still have a chance. I think the Packers can win this game.
All right. I'm gonna roll with the Bucks. Ella also is rolling with the Bucks. I think that Tom Brady is he just feels different for him this year. That defense has been insane too. I'm taking the Bucks. Next up, the Jimmy G led 49ers travel to take on the Nathaniel Hackett coached Broncos. Chris, who's winning this game?
I have a certain way of looking at this game. I think teammates are all down with Trey Lance. I think they can win from Trey Lance after coming off that emotional injury. Even though you could say Jimmy G is probably the better player right now for them, it still sucks for Trey Lance because I had high hopes on them, and I think they're gonna carry Trey Lance until this week and get a win for him.
All right. I'm gonna roll with the 49ers. I think that even though they don't have Trey Lance, and I've been super high on Trey Lance, I think that the team is so well built that they'll take care of business. Kata?
Yeah, I think this is the Jimmy G carry me game where, after your quarterback gets hurt, you win the first game after. And I think that's what's going to happen here. I think the 49ers will be ass after this week, but I think they'll win this week.
All right. Now everybody's favorite game. Giants and Cowboys. Kata, who do you have?
It's going to be a really close game, and it's really going to come down to how the quarterbacks play. One's a backup, and the other one should be a backup.
The other one should be a third string. Cooper Rush is better than Daniel Jones.
It's true. I think the Cowboys just have too many offensive weapons for the Giants to hold on to. So I'm going to have the Cowboys in this one, but it's going to be a very close game.
All right, Chris?
I'm actually kind of like very excited to watch this game. I don't know. I never said that before. The Giants and the Cowboys. I haven't said that in the longest time. But I'm actually excited to watch this game. Honestly, I think the Cowboys, no matter who the quarterback is, so Micah Parsons being as good as he is, and Trayvon Diggs and that whole defense and the linebacker core, as much as the Giants went on a good run, I just don't think they can handle it. I know you got Saquon, but I think Micah Parsons is gonna be on Saquon all game, and he's just gonna get the Daniel Jones, and Daniel Jones isn't. Of course, he can make plays with his legs, but he's not gonna be making plays with his legs against Micah Parsons. So give me the Cowboys.
Yeah, I tend to agree. I'm going with the Cowboys. I just don't think that Daniel Jones is good at all, and I think the Giants are a bunch of frauds, and it's going to get exposed this week. I'm going with the Cowboys, and Ella is going with the Giants. So that is going to do it for our Week 3 predictions. We'll check back in Monday or Tuesday. We'll do Tuesday again, right? We want to do Monday, Cahta?
I feel like I have something Tuesday.
Okay, we'll do Monday. We got Monday afternoon. Monday, late morning, early afternoon with our recap. We'll talk about the week. We'll talk specifically about the Eagles. Go Birds. Jalen Reagor sucks. Eagles are going to win by 50 this weekend. Thank you guys for